Mic test, mic test. What is good? We got the boys on the screen. We're back. We are back. And I had to put on some hyper music. I had to put on some more invigorating music. I'm telling you, I love lo-fi. Don't get me wrong. I love lo-fi. But lo-fi, after a good hour or two, will have me like this. It's just natural. It's the frequency. It's the type of music. You know what I mean? It's made to put you in that chill essence. But when I put on this synth wave, bro, especially this right here, I was like, had to do one of these, you know what I mean? But yes, we're back. What's good? It's Trezzy Nomadic. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. And yeah, let's get to it. So basically, back playing some Dokkan Battle. You know how it is these days. We do more stuff on stream than we do off stream. Like, let's call it spade a spade. Only thing I pretty much do off stream these days is like summons. So it's like, and even those, we never know. We might get some on stream summons one day. But for right now, we're working on basically getting the rest of the 7th anniversary tickets. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit because I already know it's crunk. But we're basically, got a little tongue tied there. We're basically working on getting the rest of the 7th anniversary tickets. On top of that, it looks like we have about 10 tickets left to get. So in the last stream, I literally just streamed a couple, probably like an hour and a half ago, and we started working on Chi-Chi, the Chi-Chi and Goku unit, who is an AGL free-to-play unit. Basically, we were just kind of hopping in that, working on getting her to, we got her to SA10 and 100% in the hidden potential system. So now I'm just going to hop in here and actually work on getting the medals from the respective event. That's pretty much it, but it's pretty chill. I was talking earlier about like just different stuff going on with the streaming and just like different ways that I kind of see things pivoting on the channel. So like, it's not even really like a stressor, but it's like, I can't express this enough. It's just the fact that with us having, the 3 different platforms now, like it's so much different, like it's different preference now for like where you want to watch your content, whether it be, on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, you know what I mean? However, that's only with streaming. So it's not that this is necessarily like the main thing, but it's kind of like, when you go to a restaurant and you get your entree, but like you got some dessert on the side. It's kind of like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing super crazy, but it's like, at the same time, it does kind of expand the horizons a little bit, for sure. I mean, I remember even previously, like, when I was streaming beforehand, and we were just doing it on YouTube, and then I went from YouTube to Twitch, and I never really left any of the platforms. It was more like, I started on one platform, then I started trying out a different platform, and now we have like the 3 across the board that we're, streaming on. It's definitely interesting, for sure. So with Dokkan, this has kind of been like the game that we've been playing for the past 2 months with the 7th anniversary and jazz like that. We've hopped in, we've gotten our summons, we've had some phenomenal summons, some stuff posted on the channel, some stuff has been talked about like good example. LR Janemba, that was pretty hype. Didn't pull it on stream, but we still did pull LR Janemba. That was an amazing pull, I must say. As well as, the 2 new Summon Noble LRs. That was amazing. Not necessarily the Kaioken Goku and the Tech Vegeta, but we pulled the new ones. So that was kind of all of that, kind of went into like that whole pulling units on Dokkan, building our account, and really getting that, that foundation built. So yeah, I mean, honestly, after 7th anniversary ends with Dokkan, it's not to say like, it's just like this is the only thing that'll be seen on the channel. But however, I do think that, or it does seem that, Dokkan is like a foundational piece. I've also realized that it resonates. It's not as much about like me wanting to make Dokkan content. I mean, don't get it twisted. Like I enjoy making Dokkan content. It's nice. It's fun to play Dokkan, and it's even better to be able to actually make content about it and share it with you all. Like that, I think that all together as a collective is amazing. But it's amazing to see the reception that it has. Like, it's funny because, like, a good example, right? I didn't really talk about this on the last stream, but I'll talk about it in this one. It was, I want to say the stream before this one. We had our second, I can literally count it, like, off the top of my head. It was, like, our second Twitch raid ever. We actually got raided on Twitch. So that increased our viewership, like, quite a bit. And it was it kind of took me by surprise a little bit because, like, literally we were just randomly streaming, like, not even an hour in, and then like 100 people just like jumped in the live stream, and I was just like, oh shit. Like, it was kind of wild. But we had some people that stuck around and just kind of tuned in for the vibes, and we were just streaming Dokkan, bro, and I was like, oh cool, like I'm not hating on it. So that Twitch stream, bro, it was only like an hour long, and we had like that many people turn out. And I mean, yes, you can make the statement like, oh, well, that was just a Twitch raid. Like, it's not like you organically got 100 people in your stream, but it's like, I mean, technically, that they organically appeared, so it's like, it doesn't even matter. Like, but the point is, it's super cool. That part matters to me. The fact that they showed up, you know what I mean? And they was tuned in, you know what I mean? It just shows me that even with a game like this, like, there's definitely a community, and there's people that want to see the content, and it's like, wow, like, that's just, it almost like lights that fire under you to be like, okay, let's see how this goes. And, it's kind of interesting because, you know how they have like seasonal jobs and seasonal work and stuff like that? It's funny because I kind of look at Dokkan as a seasonal game. Like, I know it might sound kind of odd to say it in that regard, but I really do look at this game as a seasonal game in the sense of you can make content like for Dokkan like all across the year because there's always new units coming out. There's always new EZAs. There's always patches, updates, stuff like that. But when it comes to like the big events, like this, the Tanabata banners, or like the 7th anniversary, like for example with this, or just the anniversaries in general, or whatever other events that they might have, like, these things are like these are like seasonal things, and like even then they'll only be around for like maybe a month, 2 months at the most, sometimes 3 months, at the longest maybe 3 months, but usually around a month or 2 months. So even with this right now, like, I kind of see that whole build up with Dokkan being the same way. We had been streaming, I probably started streaming Dokkan this go around. It was probably around like I want to say mid of May, like around like the second half of May, we started making more Dokkan content. And honestly, I think when it comes to streaming, like, that's all we've really been making as of the past 2.5 months. So it hasn't been like crazy long, but at the same time, it's definitely some perspective. just with, you know, 7th anniversary and all of that. So overall, I have no complaints, you know what I mean? I think it's been amazing, and the fact that we've had this on the main channel at that, I mean, I'm not even saying, like, none of this is to brag, it's just pure awareness. Like, I was really trying to figure out how to, like, balance on YouTube, because it's kind of interesting the way that I kind of looked at it, but I was really trying to figure out how to balance on YouTube, having like the music and stuff like that still be a foundational piece of the channel, but then also kind of like diversify my content so it wouldn't just get stale, you know what I mean? And that's really what I've been working on as of lately. Now, of course, this isn't the only channel. I've kind of shared this in the past. Like, we have a second channel. Funny fact, the second channel also, like, you know, not trying to be funny, but I'm just saying, like, funnily enough, the second channel has more subscribers than the first channel, but I'd probably say the only reason for that really is because of the niche that I really dialed into with that. So, I mean, that's kind of subjective within itself, but overall, it's really just been trying to figure out, like, what content resonates the most with, you know, what it is that I'm putting out on my channel. So I've noticed that, like, the music content is still kind of a staple, just content creation in general, digital creation, and then, of course, surprisingly, Dokkan content, you know? I mean, it could be gaming in general, but so far, we've had Dokkan content on the channel, and it's done pretty decent, so, yeah. But, nonetheless, here we are. I'm actually getting ready to go ahead and work on Awakening Chi-Chi here. So now we got the Chi-Chi and Goku unit. Already SA10, already 100%. So we got that mission completed. We're gonna go ahead and get those tickets. There we go. And we got a free Kai from that. So basically we have to do the same thing with the Vegeta event. And then we also have to do the same thing with the LR, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten event. So yeah, we're basically just gonna hop into the Vegeta event first. My main focus really is just like getting all of the units respectively awakened. And then after that, once they get awakened, then we can go into the Extreme Z awakening portion and then awaken them that way. And then by that time, that'll just pretty much be it. So I think for this event, Vegeta's family is the leader, or the category that helps give the most, like, boost, if that makes sense. So we'll lead off with GT Vegeta. Now, I don't have too many LR Vegeta units like I do. Well, I have a decent amount. There's a decent amount here. We got 3. That works. Here we go. So yeah, we're just gonna hop into it. And then basically do the same thing that we did for the Chi-Chi event as we do it for, we're gonna do the same thing that we did for the Chi-Chi event on the Vegeta event. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Now I will say, this is kind of where like auto mode helps out, because, you know, we don't have to necessarily like stay glued to the screen. We can just kind of put it on auto mode. Like for events like this, I would definitely put it on auto mode just because it's not as much skill that's required. But yeah, just some perspective for sure. Now, interestingly enough, I see that we're still having some latency that's happening with the stream. Not sure why though. It's really only been like a today thing, but the past few streams haven't really been like that. Like it'll start off smooth, and then it'll start to like kind of get choppy. So, I mean, we kind of might just play into that a little bit. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I'll make it work, to say the least. Yeah, but honestly, after we finish getting the rest of the tickets that we need, that'll pretty much be like the cusp of the main stuff for the 7th anniversary, at least on my portion. I mean, will I probably hop back in and make some content about some of the other stuff like Red Zone and all of that jazz? We'll see, for sure. I mean, there's definitely still a lot to flesh out, if that makes sense. But on the long-term scale of things, yeah, it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. Yup. But yeah, honestly, bro, if the stream does kind of keep up like this, I wonder what it could be. Because even when I like kind of checked it last time, like the audio was cool, face cam was cool. So it could just be the connection. You know what I mean? Like actually? Hold up, I might try that and see if it works. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. I mean, it's a brand new cord. This is a brand new cord, so I'm doing like some like hardwiring right now when it comes to actual like screenplay. But see, here's the other thing. The thing that kind of like tripped me up with the frames dropping is it's not necessarily like, even when I think about it, because it's a wired connection, it has to be some type of like wired, it probably has to be some type of wired issue, right? Like you'd think, but probably not. Maybe, who knows? I just had a hunch. I swapped the cord. Let's see if it works. That's it. You know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. But before that, I think I was saying, yeah, so I mean, there's definitely other content when it comes to like the 7th anniversary and stuff that could like actually like, you know, be ran, like Red Zone. There's pretty sure there's new Super Battle Road content. There's also probably I mean, there's probably a handful of stuff for sure. No, see, we're running into the same thing. I don't know. It was working for a little bit, and then it was like, nah, I'm good, bro. But it's still, I mean, it's still getting the job done. I don't know. Who knows? Might just have to innovate a little bit, you know? But, yeah. That's pretty much it, though. Dang, I really want to get this done on stream, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna figure it out, though. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, we got a Vegeta dupe. Here we are. So, after that, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this essay. And just hop straight back into it. So it's the second stage here. Wait, we'll go ahead and just run the regular version. It's not many Vegeta family units that can be ran, it looks like, which is kind of wild, but on the bright side, I could just bring like an AGO Vegeta, right? And then run that team respectively. He's still getting the boost. We don't need to have a perfectly stellar team here in order to clear through the event. Honestly, we're just trying to get to the point where we can get enough units to get our first copy to SA10, and then each respective hidden potential path opened, and then that way we can move on to the next portion, which will just be getting the medals. And of course, once we get the medals, then we'll be moving on to the LR. So the roadmap of it sounds pretty clear, you know? It's just actually getting it accomplished. GG. Yo, we got 3 copies off of that one. Nice. We do still have the easy A's to finish as well, so that's something to take note of too. So it's like the easy A's, the tickets, the actual Dokkan event for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, it's definitely a few different things left. That synthwave goes crazy, bro. In real life. Sounds like a Dragon Ball director's cut right now, bro. But yeah, we're basically going to flow through this. And as for the next like the next set of things, like when it comes to gaming, right? Because as y'all probably saw the Call of Duty video that I posted on my channel a couple, what it was it, probably like a week ago, a little bit over a week ago. It's kind of wild too because I posted the short right after it, and the short kind of resonated a little bit. I was like, okay. I was like, so should we? I mean, I wouldn't mind making Call of Duty content. You know what I mean? I haven't made Call of Duty content in like, I don't know how long. But that was the thing I was looking at. I was like, huh. I wonder how that would be. I actually made I wouldn't call it a joke, but I made a post on my Instagram. It was probably around the same time, a couple days ago, close to a week ago, where I was saying if I got on a Call of Duty esports team or like pro aim team, like that would be kind of wild, you know what I mean? Cause that's the only way I could see myself like really like honing into it like that. But then I was like, I gotta polish up my skills some more. But if you saw that Call of Duty video on my channel, it was a pretty good time, man. It was a pretty great time. It was in there. It was getting it, man. But yeah, that'd be interesting for sure. So what's next? You'll just have to see. In real life, you'll have to see when it comes to gaming, at least, because gaming is in its own lane, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's definitely, I don't want it to seem like that's like the main thing on the channel, right? Like when I live stream, it's usually just like gaming, right? Like basically just gaming. And I'm not saying that I can't be other stuff or it won't be other stuff, but as of right now, when we do these like free form ones, these free flow ones, that's usually what it's been. And I'm glad to be able to deliver that content to you all as well, especially considering like this is like some of the foundational stuff. Because honestly, these days, like I really don't play video games unless I'm streaming, like real life. Like I kind of treat it like work. And it's been one of the more refreshing aspects of it. And I think the reason why it's been refreshing is because if I treat it like work, I don't feel as guilty when I just have those moments of just like mindlessly playing video games. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't, like, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy video games and I grew up playing them a lot. But to be able to like detach from it a little bit, like when I'm doing other stuff, like other work, and then like when I go live, then I can play video games. It's like, I don't know, it's like, I don't want to call it a cheat code, but it's kind of like, you know, it just works, right? I think a lot of things is just trying to find like things that work for you in life and just like, you know, work with that, you know? Dare I say exploit that, but I'm not gonna push that message here. I'm just gonna say work with what works best with you, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm not a teacher, I'm still learning every day, but I've been like this for a while though. Like, it's funny because growing up, even like, you know, my friends and stuff would say the same thing. They'd be like, oh my gosh, like you take these like 5-month breaks, these 4, 5, 6 month breaks from just playing video games. I just like disappear and go like work or something. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, bro, like you just don't get online. And I'm like, bro, I have to like digest the video game, because I would literally go so hard. I would go so hard in the game and I'd have to like walk away. And I'm not saying this like I'm the only person that does this. I'm pretty sure there's other people that do this. But I'm just saying, like, for me personally, I'm only focused on my journey, right? Because I only have that awareness. I don't only have that awareness, but you get the idea. I'm not like looking at other people like, you know, I'm just saying, like, I would have those moments. It'd be like 4, 5, 6 month hiatuses. I'd go do work, something of that nature, and then I'd come back and then I'd play again. And this was, I mean, I was streaming already, but even then, like, I wasn't streaming like now. Like, it wasn't on the level that it's on now. I mean, we're still getting views, but it wasn't on the level that's on now, for sure. Like, we weren't, put it to you this way, like, there wasn't like an actual brand, like there wasn't like monetization and like things like that like went into it. And I'm not saying it from the sense of like that's what I care about, because it's like, you know, it's different aspects to it, it's different levels to it. Like when I'm providing value, I'm not thinking about the monetization aspect of it. But what I am saying is that when it was just more like a hobby of sorts, right? Like it was just like, you know, I just hop in, I'd make content, it'd be like live streams with the bros and stuff like that. It could still be like that, but I'm just saying like it's like a different level now. So I just have to be aware of that. And I have appreciation for that as well. But in terms of like foundationally, it's still kind of the same thing. Like I take breaks from playing video games pretty often. And yeah, you know, because most of the time I'm usually just like working on something. But when I do have those moments of playing video games, it's like pretty chill. So here, I think we're gonna work on here we go. Or actually, let's get a essay up first before we rainbow them. That's 6. That gets him to super attack 9. So all we need is one more Vegeta, and he'll be super attack 10. Or no, super attack 8, excuse me. And then after that, we'll pretty much just be on to the next one. Meaning, all we need like 6 more copies of Vegeta, real life, in order to get him to where he needs to be. But yeah, that's pretty much the vibe, you know, like that's kind of been like the whole thing with us when it comes to gaming, or like with myself when it comes to gaming. And over time, I've just kind of built following on Twitch, you know, my following on Twitch. Oh, excuse me. Now, it's kind of interesting because when it comes to like how long I've been streaming on Twitch, like it gets kind of interesting because it's like I could put more work on Twitch, right? And be, I guess, farther along, if that makes sense. It's just really like putting in more hours, but like I also didn't want to like put out like a bad product, you know what I mean? Like that's really my main thing, because as you get to like really like making content and things of that nature, like the market, you know what I'm saying, like public markets and just things of that nature, like, you know, these things will resonate with you and they'll tell you usually like if your product resonates or not. But then the interesting thing is like also sometimes the product might not even be bad, it just might not have any exposure, you know what I mean? So it's almost like you never really know unless you back test it, right? Like you could keep back testing it until you get a result, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of the interesting thing with a lot of this stuff. Like it's almost like sales. Like it's hard to sell something if you don't believe in it, you know what I mean? It's like, how do you expect to sell it if you don't believe in it, bro? Like you got to believe in it in order to sell it. So yeah, because other than that, like people see through that, you know what I mean? They always see through that. So I think that's just with everything, with most things in life, because there's creation and there's consumption, right? And like here we are creating content off of content that's being created, you know what I mean? And we're just creating content, you know? And there's always somebody that resonates with it, even if they haven't seen what it is that you're making. So, yeah. But you probably already knew that, so it's okay. Maybe you didn't. Who knows? But yeah, we're just here, just chatting. Even though this isn't just chatting, we're just chatting, you know, playing Dokkan. But yeah, that would definitely be a vibe though. I mean, there's definitely like, there was a few different things. Like at one point, it was funny because I want to say I actually thought about, I was actually, no, that's not, no. I was going to say I was doing a podcast before I was streaming, but then I was like, no, that's not, I started streaming way back, bro. I was still in high school when I started streaming. Real life. But like I said, it just wasn't something that it wasn't something that I took 100% serious at the time, because not because I didn't like it, because I really did like streaming. I still really like streaming. I think the thing about streaming that I just didn't take serious was the fact that I didn't know where it could go. You know what I mean? Like I knew that there was people out there making like gaming content and stuff like that, but I wasn't like, I can't even say I wasn't all in, because I kind of was all in back then. I'm all in right now. That's the thing. Like it's just timing, bro. Like, you know, trying to predict stuff and trying to get so caught up in prediction and stuff like that, it doesn't even matter. Like half of the battle is just getting started. You know what I mean? And that's really the thing. Like once you get started and you get that momentum going, it's like, it is what it is, bro. You know? That's why I try not to be like I try not to overemphasize on being like a perfectionist. I do like polished products and stuff like that. Like don't get it twisted. I can see semi perfectionism within myself sometimes, but I really try to catch myself on that and be like, bro, just like, you don't have to be a perfectionist about it. Like, you know what I mean? Because I really don't. I just really don't carry that energy. It's more of just like you know, build the foundation as we go type deal, as well as have a plan, but you get the idea. So yeah, I mean, all of that is pretty much just been like the roadmap of how we got here. Now, in terms of expanding out more on Facebook, I'm still kind of learning like the ecosystem over there, just because Facebook is kind of in an interesting spot right now, where it's like you have Instagram, which is a part of Facebook/Meta, right? But then you also have like TikTok, and then you have like all of these other platforms. So like when it comes to Facebook specifically, like weirdly enough, it's like Facebook kind of has a pocket for everything right now. Like I've noticed that, like they have a gaming pocket, which is like their live stream aspect, like monetization and everything. But then they have their video pocket, then they have their community pocket, then they have, you know what I mean? They have like their TikTok pocket, which is basically like Reels. Well, it's not basically, it's literally Instagram Reels, but you can watch Instagram Reels through Facebook because they're meshed together, right? So it's like Facebook is really like this it's like this hybrid of just like almost everything. So that's why it's kind of interesting to like put content on Facebook and post content on Facebook, because it's not that it's impossible, but it's more like to reach like the audience that you're trying to reach, you could do it organically, but it's like, I don't know, I still have to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely see like paid ads and stuff like that being like super helpful on Facebook. I don't know if that's the only way though. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that's the only way, but just from what I've noticed, like, that's what I've picked up on with Facebook. That's been the main thing for sure. Now, of course, running paid ads on a live stream doesn't really make sense because, for one, it's a live stream, and on two of the three platforms, it's gonna disappear after it goes live, because they disappear on Facebook too. Now, I'm pretty sure they can be saved on Facebook if I just go on like the options or something, but 9 times out of 10 they disappear. So it's really just like, it boils down to like YouTube, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't really like trip over the live streaming aspect on Facebook too much. I'm just looking more so at like building the community on there with content and things of that nature. And because of the fact that Instagram and Facebook work in tandem, so much so that you can literally port Instagram content onto Facebook, it's like they just work in tandem. You know what I mean? Like, so it's really just that. And Instagram, that's where, you know, a big majority of our foundation is right now. You know, yeah. But it's like we've been getting views everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even about like going viral. It's just like, you know, I don't expect anything to happen overnight. Not saying that it can't, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like success and stuff like that, I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at a long-term spectrum with it. And yeah, that's just kind of the best way to move forward from what I've seen. Because if you go into it thinking that it's going to be like this overnight thing, it's like, that kind of, I don't know, that kind of defeats the whole process of it, you know, in a weird way. Because it's like, if it was overnight, then what was the point of building it? I don't know. That's just me though. And then again, it's like, even if it is overnight, like, it still has to be maintained. That's also like the other thing. Like, I don't try and overthink about those things, but I just look at it from that perspective. So we just got that done for Vegeta. So now we're gonna go ahead and focus on getting the last 3 Vegeta units that we need. Here we go. Pick up that copy of Vegeta, hop into this event. And yeah, we still got it on autopilot, so that helps out a lot. Yeah. Go ahead and swap the Sunflare here. Here we go. But yeah, that's pretty much like the main thing. I mean, we've kind of already talked about a few different things so far. And yeah, it's been interesting just seeing the whole process of things. I see the frames are dropping. It's like it's like weirdly artistic. I don't know, but they should fix themselves. I mean, there's different ways to go about it too. That's the other thing. Like, real life. Yep. But yeah, we're pretty much just working on this, and I mean, it's definitely a little bit of a process for sure, getting these last couple of tickets, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, it's like 3 free LRs, you know what I mean? So I can kind of understand why it might be a little bit of a grind, but hey, you get some new free-to-play units, and it helps you complete some of those free-to-play LR events if you're looking to complete those. Like, I know I still have a bunch of those to complete. So by a bunch, I really mean just like the Majin Buu one. I think the definitely the regular Goku one, the Vegeta one. There's one more I'm missing. Oh, the Kid Gohan one. And then what's the other one? There's one more. Frieza. Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple. It's not bad though. Yo. Did we get any copies of Vegeta on that round? Yeah, we got 1. So we just need 2 more. Just 2 more. And then after that, we'll just start working on the medals. And then we'll be headed to the LR event. And then that just leaves the Easy A's after that. Now, are we gonna get all of that like in this one live stream? That's a good question. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, for sure. It definitely depends. It definitely depends. Like, say for instance, we did get it all in this live stream. I mean, Vegeta's pretty much already on the path to being pretty much done. And then the LRs will probably take the longest, all things considered. I mean, just because they're LRs, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Here we go, we got the last 2 copies here. But then after that, it's just like, it's just the Easy A's. And then, of course, each respective Easy A event. Not sure how long that would take, but it doesn't really matter how long it takes. My whole thing is getting it done, because I know, like, if I don't get it done on stream, it's just not gonna get done. You know what I mean? Like, that's really where I'm at with it at this point. And it'd be silly to miss out on that banner, bro. It really would. Because that's 3 free LRs, as well as other units. So it would be really silly to miss out on that banner. Here we go. pretty much just awakening the entire path. There we go. Got him to 100%. Now I just need to get the medals. I'm not sure. He might be sitting at like 3. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just hop in this, get these medals. I need to get a Vegeta's family team build here. On the real. On the real. Okay. There we go. I mean, bro, I run Goku's. Like, I literally run Goku's family as well, but it's fine. This will work. So, with that being said, we're hopping back into it. Autopilot mode. 9 medals needed. Whew. Yeah. Telling you, I was tempted to turn on the air conditioner for this stream, but I was like, dude, it's just gonna be blowing in the background. And I was just like, I'm not sure how loud it's gonna be. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? It's okay. I was like, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. You know? So that's really where I was at with it. I was just like, it's fine, you know? Ooh, we got a decent amount of medals just off of that one run, bro. I like that. But yeah, so after that, we're pretty much just hopping into the LR event. And yeah, with the respective LR event, I'm gonna see how long that's gonna take because I already have a copy for Gohan. Yeah, pretty much. Now, don't get me wrong. I know we live in an age where long form content, it's not that people don't watch long form content because don't get it, like people still watch movies and stuff like that. Like long form content isn't going anywhere, but it's just like, also understand that like a person's attention span is only so attentive to what's being put into motion. So in this case, like you got a bunch of freaking fists flying on the screen. It's not violent, you know what I mean? It's just Dragon Ball Z, you know the vibes. You got the synth wave in the background, and you got me over here sweating up a storm, you know, vibes. You know it. You already know. Stay hydrated, you know what I mean? But yeah, what can I say? I do it for the stream. I do it for the stream. I do it for y'all, bro. Real life. But yeah, let's get it. So we only need one more medal for Vegeta here. Only one more. Just one more. Let's get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that last medal. Get that last medal. Yup. And after that, Vegeta will be awakened and we can move on to the next chapter of what we need to get done, being Gohan, LR Gohan getting awakened. Oh yeah. And I must say, are you hyped for the 50 ticket summon? Pretty hyped for it, I'm not gonna lie. I mentioned it in the last live stream. I probably already mentioned it in this live stream as well, but I managed to pull Janemba, Movie Boss's Janemba, off of it was a seven ticket single, or a 7-ticket multi. If it was a 7-ticket single, that would have been 7 singles with 7 tickets, right? But no, seriously though, like that would have been like seven singles, 7 tickets. Yeah. So, nonetheless, I went ahead and got that. Pulled Janemba. I was like, nice. Shout out Janemba. It's one of the coolest Dragon Ball designs out there, in my opinion. Just saying. But, yo, you know, it's Janemba, bro. Here we go. Alright, we got Vegeta and Bulma. Let's get it. We got some more tickets. Alrighty. Pretty sure that puts us at 42, right? Or yeah, 42 out of 50. So all we need is 8 more tickets. So from here, pretty much all we're gonna do is hop into the Gohan event. I'm gonna see which one has Gohan units, which is, it looks like stage 2. And it's okay, so both awakenings only require like 1 respective medal. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it is a free-to-play unit, so I didn't expect it to be anything like astronomically crazy, right? But you never know sometimes, right? You never know. So that's pretty much it. Now for the Easy A's, on the other hand, I was looking at, because there's like 6 units I have available that I can bring right now. Hopefully they get the job done. I might need to scoop up some others. If so, this process might be a little bit longer drawn out. Not purposely though. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Looking for Hybrid Sans. They are a Hybrid Sans leader after all. I could bring them. Real life. Here we go. So we got Gohan on standby. True. Okay. Yeah, we're basically just playing with RNG on this one. All the time. I won't force it though. I'll tell you that much. Like, put it to you like this. If we get it done in the stream, it's cool. We already got Vegeta accomplished though in this stream. So, I mean, yeah. I'll definitely go for some Gohan dupes here. For sure. see what we've got. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Simply. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're definitely trying to get some dupes here. But it's all good, we'll get through it. Make sure we're running the right stage. Yeah, we're on the right stage. That's how the RNG be sometimes. It's like, dang, are we running the right stage? No, but real life, that's just real, dude. Long going hard in the paint, bro. Sheesh. So here we go. Got the additional. There it is. Okay, we got a dupe there. Nice. Now I did open up one path for Gohan. I'm gonna worry, or I'm not even gonna worry, excuse me. I'm going to work on his super attack first, because that just would probably be the more like rational thing to do, just in the sense of that, yo, like, in order to get his fourth path open, and by his fourth path I mean like the one that's like lower right, this is lower right path, he has to have at least like super attack 7 or something like that. It might not be max SA, but it's at least like 7 or 8. But of course, you know, just for convenience purposes, we always max it out, because it's easier to just max it out to 10 than to try and remember every time that it's like 8 or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like 8 or 7, but it's probably somewhere in that realm for sure. We got another dude. Nice. Okay, we might do this on stream. We might do this on stream. Let's get it. Yo. I'm gonna see. I might have some more LRs that I can bring. Hybrid Sands wise. Because that would definitely help. Then again, I'm already bringing Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. Go Bros. That's 3. Trunks is 4. I could bring LR Gohan, that's 5. And then just have Tech Gohan. Cool, we got 2 dupes right there. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap out the squad a little bit. Bring in physical LR Gohan. I thought I got him, I don't know, just like 122. Okay, that's fine. I thought his attack was like way higher. I mean, I know he's a free-to-play unit, but to be fair, I don't really think I've put that much work into LR Kid Gohan. So it's all good, no pressure. Vegeta use a Galick Gun. It is what it is. Like father, like son. Here it is. Right back at you. There it goes. Alright, so Here we are moving on to another round. But before we move on to the other round, I'm going to go ahead and feed these Gohans into our original Gohan. Super attack 5. Okay. Not bad. There we go. So we just got a free ticket. I could use that boost, but I'm gonna just hold on to it. It's okay. Oh yeah. Got that on autopilot. Let's see. Yeah. I see the stream is still experiencing some latency. It's like dipping back and forth between red and green, or not red and green. It's dipping back and forth between, well, now it's in green. But it's definitely a little bit more volatile than it is usually. So, I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, as long as the vocals and the audio is streamlined, I can work around the gameplay being a little bit choppy. As much as it might kind of be kind of a detriment, it's cool because it fixes itself. But at least you can actually hear what I'm saying as well as hear the music. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's probably the two more important pieces. For sure. Shout out audio, man. Real life. Cool, we got 2 more copies for Gohan. So we need about 6 more copies. I mean, I could run the boost and see if we get, we could get like 3. If we get 3, that'd be like 6 right there, but it's okay. But this is a different event. This is definitely a different event. Darn. I think we just moved on to stage 3 by accident. However, if this drops medals, then it's okay. Yeah, it does drop medals. Okay. Well, we just jumped ahead a little bit. That's all. Yeah. Actually, that might have been the last stage. Yeah, shout out Movie Heroes Gohan. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Knock on wood for Movie Heroes Gohan. 3 times. Yeah. It's one heck of a LR right there, I'll tell you what. Okay, so I'm still trying to get these last 6 copies of Gohan. It's events like these that also help a lot with like link leveling and stuff too. Although link leveling is kind of something like I do like it just kind of happens passively. Like it's not necessarily like I go out my way to try and like level up my links. But at the same time, when it happens, it's pretty nice. It is definitely pretty nice. Yeah. Start off with the Go Bros, then we got LR Goten and Trunks, and then we got LR Trunks. Oddly enough, that dude, LR Trunks isn't even Easy 8 yet. I haven't even Easy 8 him yet. Still working on it. Telling you, plenty of content. Plenty of content. He gets it done though. Could you imagine if when they Easy A, they just like get Fierce Battle on top of that? Like they would be rocking out Shattering the Limit and Fierce Battle? No, that'd be too OP. That'd be too OP, bro. Those Easy A LRs would hit different if they had Fierce Battle and Shattering the Limit, bro. Sheesh. Just tanked that. For really though. For really though. Okay, we got 1 copy of Gohan. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't use the booster. That would only been like 2. I say only, but you get the idea. So we need 5 more copies. 5 more copies to go on. We'll be good to go. GG. Trading items are coming out the wazoo though. For real, for real. Okay, can we get a boost here? I mean, not a boost. I was saying, can we get like another? I meant to say like, can we get like another Gohan? It just so happened that boost was the word that for some reason got swapped in the place there. It just worked. It just worked. My brain was like, yo, you need a word? I got you. Don't even worry about it. It was like, don't even worry about it, bro. I got you. It's like, don't even worry about it. I got you, bro. Yeah. I just need like 5 more copies of Gohan. Where you at, man? Where you at? Yeah, I'm trying to get these copies of Gohan so I can go on and get this LR. Hey, whoa, copies of Gohan. So I can just go on, Get a L, lar, lar way, lar, L, lar way, lar way. Hey, those copies of Gohan. Those copies of Gohan. Where they at? Those copies of Gohan. Where they at? 5 copies of Gohan. Where they at? I think we just got another one. Oh, we just got another one. Hey, that's a Gohan. Nah, for real though. Like, real life. Yo. Get those. No, we didn't. Dang. It was an optical illusion. Oh. It was an optical illusion. Dang. It's okay. It's just placebo, bro. Don't worry about it. Let's get it. So we're moving on to another run. We're gonna see about this. Okay, we got a copy there. Nice, nice. So I think we need 4 more. Just about. Yep. About 4 more. Let's get it. I mean, this is real life. The real grind is just trying to get the copies of Gohan to actually awaken him. And not to awaken him, but to get his super attack as well as his paths opened. Of course, we could go the easy way. Oh, we got 2 copies there. GG. All we need is 2 more. But yeah, of course we could go the easy route and use Kais, but using Kais on free-to-play units makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Not saying that it's a bad idea, but I mean, it's kind of like a bad idea. I'll be frank with you. I wouldn't suggest it personally because there's just plenty of great units in the game that you can use Kais on. I'm not telling you what to use your Kais on. I'm just saying that, like, if you were to use Kais on anything, I really wouldn't use them on free-to-play units just because if you can get 1 copy of the unit free-to-play, you can usually get multiple copies of the unit free-to-play. It might require some extra work, but it's worth it, and you save yourself on Kais. So that's why I don't really use Kais for free-to-play units. Even if I'm in a rush, like, I'll still sit down and just go through the process because it literally doesn't make sense to waste Kais on free-to-play units. It's almost like, it's literally like just throwing Kais in the trash. Yeah. Now, granted, they come around pretty often, but even then, it's like, nah, I'm good. Now, if they're like the 30% Kais, okay, maybe you could use them, but like, even those, like, sometimes I'll kind of, you know, unless it's like a free-to-play unit that I really want to use or something, like an LR or something like that, or just like a really good free-to-play unit. But, you know, that's your preference. Like, what if you, at the same time, as much as I'm suggesting don't use Kais on free-to-play units, I'm also saying that if you find a unit that you like and you really resonate with and you want to get to Super Attack 10, go, by all means, do whatever you want. Like, me saying this isn't me telling you what to do. I'm just saying, like, if you want, like, like a Dokkan tip, or like, I don't even really want to call it advice. I know that's what it sounds like, but I'm just saying, like, it is what it is, you know? That's all. But I guess you could call it advice, yeah. Honestly, right? Alright, we're level 314. Shout out Pi. Level 314. You know the vibes. Shout out Pi for real. Pi is, you know, Pi is a real one. Pi is delicious. It's also very mathematical. All the circumference and all that jazz, you know. Yes. I'm gonna just let that one sit for a little bit. So here we go. Alright, 2 more copies of Gohan. 2 more copies of Gohan, and we will have him where he needs to be. We're gonna get Gohan right. That's basically the top. That's basically this stream. Is getting Gohan right. We're trying to get Gohan right. You know what I mean? He asked us, he was like, yo, I got this new LR coming out. I need some help getting right. I was like, bro, I got you. Don't even worry about it. So now we're here getting Gohan right. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much it. In real life. Alright. 2 more LR, or 2 more Gohans. We got 1. Un Gohan. Now we need 2 Gohan. We got 1 Gohan, we need 2. Or really, now all we need is 1 more, honestly. Hey. Hold up. Gotta. Had to hit refresh real quick, you know? While Dokkan's on autopilot, we're just, you know what I mean? Just don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Gets face cam, doesn't know how to act. He's just, you know. Do. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Shout out face cam. All right, let's see. Oh, we got 2 more copies to go on. That second one we can keep on standby if we ever need a second copy for the respective EZA or anything of that nature. But with that being said, we got it done. Nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock one in. Hey, that was in the studio jamming. All right. Wait a minute. No, I got him to Super Attack 5. That's right. Oh no, we need a few more copies, right? Yeah. I need 2 more copies because I already have one of his paths open. Not unless that opened more paths than I thought. We're about to find out. No, okay, no, he's all good. That's what I was about to say. I was definitely counting that the whole time. That's why I was like, wait, what? Nah, we were counting that. GG. They just make it so you can't put more Gohans than you need to get a super attack awakened or leveled up. That's good. Okay. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Now we're about to get Gohan to 100%. You just pretty much did this all in one day, as far as I'm concerned. Like, yes, it might have been 2 different streams, but I mean, we got Goku and Chi. Well, we finished off Chi-Chi, I want to say, in this stream, and then we started Vegeta, finished Vegeta in this stream. Then we're already pretty much on the road to awakening Gohan, because this is the hardest part right here, is actually getting all the orbs, and or not the orbs, but all the paths and like copies of them. The medals is easy. Now when it comes to the EZA, however, we're going to see how difficult that is with the units that we have. Because it's not like we can just walk in there with any set of units. We have to use the units that they want us to use. And it's not like I have a bad selection, but I only have 6 right now that I can use specifically. But I have faith that they'll be able to get in there and crush it regardless. So I'm not really worried about it. But we're going to see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And yeah, that's our boy Gohan at 100%. You know, not going to lie, his LR art, let's just take a look at it real quick. Some clean LR art. I got to say, I'm not going to lie to you. Some clean art right there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they're riding on Shenron. It's classic. Like, I really vibe with that. I do like that art a lot. I enjoy it. But yeah, so we're gonna hop into actually awakening Gohan now. And that's really just gonna leave, after we do this, that's really just gonna leave the EZAs. And that'll be it for all of that. So let's go ahead and check and see his awakening process. Okay, so he requires 30 medals. And then the second process requires, is it 30 as well, or is it more? Might have to refurbish my eyes for this one. 50. So it's like 80 in total. Okay. That's not bad, but it definitely makes sense for LR for sure. Pretty sure Roshi was kind of the same way. And I mean, I still use LR Roshi today. So I'm actually, you know, now that I think about it, yeah, I do use LR Roshi today. So I wonder how good this Gohan is, honestly. We'll see. That's what we're going to find out. But here we're just going to start working on the actual medals. They drop from stage 3. And yeah, the cool part about the medals though, it's not like the characters, like the drop chance on the medals isn't nearly as rare as it is on getting the characters. So we'll be able to just hop in here and kind of get the medals a little bit more passively than we were necessarily getting multiple copies for Gohan. So that's cool. I mean, I say that, but you know, it's still RNG nonetheless. But you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just, it is what it is. And so, not a bad vibe. Great vibes. So yeah, we got like 7 medals just from that run. And that wasn't even like with the boost. That was just like, it was just like 7 medals even without like the bonus. So, or 6 medals rather. Let's double check. Was it 6? I read it real quick. I see. No, it was 8. 8 plus 2, that was 10. Woo! Just got 10 medals from that one run. How much did we start off with? Like 5? 15? Listen, we're gonna just get it done. We're just gonna get it done. There we go. Shout out that auto button on Dokkan. Putting in work. You know the vibes. But we can actually check off screen and see how many like medals we have. Okay, so it's like 12. Okay, not bad. Sometimes I move kind of fast. I'm like, whoa. There we go. I don't mind it though. I mean, it doesn't really feel like I'm moving fast, so that's the thing. Let's be getting it done. Here we go. So that's pretty much this Frieza event. So I think we just got like a max rotation on that one run. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, but definitely I wouldn't necessarily like trip over it, like trying to pack everything into this one live stream. Like we could definitely spread this out into other lives. Just because, yeah. I mean, we've definitely gotten to actually see like what the Gohan is capable of. Or not necessarily getting to see what the Gohan is capable of, but we've gotten to be able to see what the process of actually obtaining the Gohan and seeing just kind of how the process is. So, I mean, give or take the fact that it is an LR, it's like, it's expected, you know? It's not bad, but yeah. Like, I mean, right now we're probably already at how many medals? 17. Okay. Not bad. Like 17 medals. Oh wow, that's the intro. That's pretty gnarly. Most definitely. This Gohan Trunks and Goten is easy 8 as well. Nice. That's pretty legit. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that unit out. For sure, for sure. Just like on different teams and stuff. Alright, so we need like 10 more medals. Yep, and then once we get this complete, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream right here for now. Two medals, okay. Yeah. Let's get it. Okay, that was like 3 medals. It's like 25. Now I'm really counting them. I'm just like, oh, 25 medals, right? Yeah, it's like 25. Can we get 6, 5 or more at one round? That's basically the wave. Gohan don't care about none of that, Frieza. Come on now, you know that. You know better than that. You're alive. Is that like 4? I think that was like 4, bro. There might have been one more at the top, but we'll see. No, that was 5. No, not even, bro. It was just 1. It was just 1, 1, and 1. It was 3. It added up to 3. Well, it's okay. All we need is 2 more. 2 more medals. And then we're moving on to the LR event. Question is, am I going to do that on stream? Of course I'm going to do it on stream. Am I going to do it on this stream? Nah. Nah. No, I'm not going to do it on this stream right now. Excuse me. It'd be cool though. It'd be cool, but I'm not going to do it on this stream. I'm gonna save some content. There we go. So that's pretty much that stage for Gohan. Gohan and Goten. Now this one already has 7 medals for. But yeah, basically it's just 43 medals that are needed from that. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and save that for another live. Just so it's not like too much stuff being packed into this one. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure this live we were able to awaken Chi-Chi, Vegeta, get them both to 100% as well. And then on top of that, we got Gohan to 100% and the first stage of his awakening. So really all we need is the last 43. So yeah, moving forward, we'll just pretty much hop into that and then work on the actual EZA events. And then that'll pretty much be it. So yeah, building that momentum there. But Thanks again for tuning in.